All right, today we're diving into a really cool story that's actually two stories in one. First, we're going to break down some seriously powerful AI tech. And then we'll get into the super clever strategy for taking that tech and really scaling it up for a global audience. Let's get into it. So, if you're a developer who works with AI, this probably looks painfully familiar, right? You're trying to wrangle all these different models from Google, OpenAI, Anthropic, and every single one has its own API, its own weird quirks, and its own reliability issues. It's kind of like being a circus performer trying to keep a dozen plates spinning at once. And let's just be honest about what that really means. It means your projects are way more complex than they should be, the fragile, prone to breaking the second one provider has an issue, and you're constantly fighting to keep costs down. It is a massive headache. But what if there was a way to just simplify all of it? And this is where SightAI and its AnyInt network come into the picture. The idea at its core is just brilliantly simple. Give developers one single, unified, intelligent API that sits between you and all those different AI models. It's designed to be the elegant fix for all that integration chaos. Now, what's so interesting here is that SightAI isn't just another API aggregator. No. We are talking about some seriously advanced features, like semantic smart-routing, a JSON Conformance Engine, and total cross-provider compatibility. This thing isn't just passing your request along, it's actively managing, optimizing, and even repairing the data that flows through it. That's a whole other level of integration. So what in the world is semantic smart-routing? Okay, think of it like a master translator at the UN. When a request comes in, it doesn't just pass it on. In a fraction of a second, we're talking 10 to 20 milliseconds, literally faster than you can blink, it analyzes the meaning of the request and instantly picks the absolute best AI model for that specific job, perfectly balancing cost, speed, and quality. It's just unbelievably fast and smart. And this right here, this is another huge advantage. You know, anyone who works with AI knows the pain of getting back, broken, or messed up data, while the JSON Conformance Engine acts like a dedicated quality control inspector. It makes sure the data is schema-safe, which means if your app needs data in a specific format like a blueprint, this engine guarantees the AI's output fits that blueprint perfectly. It even auto-repairs it if necessary. This just wipes out those frustrating integration errors before they can even happen. And get this, all of this incredible tech is built on a decentralized foundation that is rock solid. We're talking a guaranteed 99.9% uptime. That's the kind of reliability that lets you build serious enterprise-level apps without laying awake at night worrying if your AI provider is going to go down. Okay, so SightAI has this absolutely incredible piece of technology. But that brings us to the second and honestly equally important part of this whole story. Because having a great product is one thing, but getting it into the hands of users all over the world, that's a completely different challenge. So right now, SightAI has about 10,000 users around the globe. That's a fantastic start, for sure. But how do you 10x that, or 100x it? You know, the traditional way would be to hire this massive, expensive sales force. But there's a much more modern and frankly more scalable way to do it. And that way is through strategic partnerships, specifically a really well-run affiliate program. So instead of trying to do all the selling yourself, you empower a whole community of partners. We're talking influencers, content creators, other companies, to share your product with their audiences. I mean, just look at the comparison between these two paths. Manual growth is slow, it's got high fixed costs like salaries, and your reach is always limited by how many people you can actually hire. Affiliate growth, though, it's rapid. Your costs are based on performance. You only pay for actual results. And your reach can grow exponentially as your partner network gets bigger and bigger. Now, in the past, managing a program like this could be a total nightmare. But as Tim Bonetto, a founder who uses modern affiliate software, says here, today's tools can turn that manual headache into a fully automated system. And that frees up the core team to focus on what they do best, building an incredible product. And the financial impact of this can be absolutely staggering. We're not talking about some small secondary channel here. A well-run affiliate program can seriously account for over half of a company's total revenue. Why? Because it leverages the power of trusted recommendations. You're not paying for ads, you're paying for actual sales driven by people who genuinely believe in what you're selling. It's just way more efficient. And if you think that number sounds a little theoretical, just listen to this from Wesley Tian, the CEO of Aragon.ai. He said that within just a few months of launching their program, over half of their revenue was coming directly from affiliates. So yeah, this model works, and it can work incredibly fast. Now, what's really important to understand is that this is so much more than just outsourcing your sales team. It's about creating a flywheel effect. You're building a community of advocates who are literally financially invested in your success, and that creates a self-sustaining engine for growth. But to get that flywheel spinning, you have to empower your partners. You have to give them the absolute best tools: a modern, easy-to-use portal, flexible commissions, super fast payouts, and the trust that comes with things like automated fraud detection. You have to make it an amazing experience for them. This quote from Matthew Patoli just hits the nail on the head. Your affiliate platform, it's a direct reflection of your brand. For a high-tech company like SightAI, you just can't have a partner portal that looks and feels clunky and outdated. The quality of the partner experience has to match the quality of your product, period. And when you get that experience right, the growth can be absolutely explosive. I mean, one company using this model went from just a handful of affiliates to 60 active partners in only 2 months. This just shows you how quickly you can scale your reach when you make it easy and rewarding for people to partner with you. And here's how it all comes together to create this powerful growth loop. It all starts with a superior product, like SightAI. That attracts high-quality partners. Those partners then drive new users and revenue, which then funds even more product development. And a better product, well, that attracts even more great partners. It's just this beautiful, virtuous cycle. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that when you combine superior problem-solving technology with a smart, scalable, community-driven growth strategy, you don't just have a great product or a great marketing plan. What you have is an unstoppable force. Which leaves us with a final thought to chew on. In this age of endless marketing channels and just so much noise, maybe the ultimate growth hack isn't some clever ad or a viral video, but it's the slow, steady, and incredibly powerful work of building a community that genuinely wants you to win. What do you think?